Yeah. That's how to score. Well, I had a 50 overall quarterback that I just signed a free agent. He unknown. That quarterback? Nah. He's slow.
Okay, Coach. Well, the holiday rush, that's in full swing in nearby
Manhattan.
Manhattan.
About to start.
We got football here 8 miles west at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics.
I'm gonna go to game chat so I can focus.
As their guys get set.
Okay, we get the ball.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, watch this. Watch this. Lady. Kill.
They'll run on first down. Gates. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
No chance. Check 26. Check 26. He's crashing. He's checking crash. Check. Let go. No, keep.
Now a give right side. It's Griffin. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Check 50. Check 50.
Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold. Man open. That's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Switch up. Hey, Delta. Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, pick your hand.
Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. 2nd and 9 now. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end Fant. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Here we go.
Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Let's go, D, let's go. Go, Jackrabbit, defense.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Hey, high 7. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Let's go, let's go. Hey, go.
Back to throw. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Denver 1st down. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. Switch.
This is Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
You got me right. Don't be scared. X3. 218. Chopper. Big gap. Hey, Alpha. 5.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here, 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. We're scoreless after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. No. 61, matchbox, lights. Switch.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
On the double. 53, check 53. Hey, here I come. Here I come. Protein spell. Smooth. Check.
He'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
80 weapons. Tighten up.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Foxtrot.
He'll look to throw. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
They'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Break. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Check 53, Mike. Check 53.
Back to throw here. Flush to his right. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20, 10, and it's a touchdown for the Jets. In for the score, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Hey, check my 33. Check my 33. Hey, I'm coming. 33.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Right, check 33. General West.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go. Hey, wahoo! 53, Mike 53. Watch the run.
Here's 2nd and 8. This is the tight end fan. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, 26 yards. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Topper! Hey, orbit!
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Fairly fortunate to get the extra point to go here. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, he shifts past him. Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. The big play to start them out has them at the 45 already. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now back to throw. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, the killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Check. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, Delta. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Steps away. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Ready. And Lobo. Go.
Under 10. Hey, check right there.
Snap.
2nd and 5. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And now a fumble. The ball's out. It's picked up by the Broncos. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This will be taken very short.
Let's go. At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They have the lead, now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Come on, set, 50, plant.
I don't even know why this team showed up. Quick dance. Go. Check three.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, high 7.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And able to find Conley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
Down, 60 or. Hey, seam 6.
Hey, check Mike 33. Get this worm on. Mike check 33. I'll get him.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
53 is mine. Too little, cut.
Hey, Alpha.
53, check 53.
On second down now. It's Lindsey, and he'll get it down to the 47 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here we go, set, 60 outlaw. Bravo.
Check 53 is mine. Check.
Second and 11. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On first down, Lindsey, and only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
Ready.
They'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Nelson Aguilar, the intended receiver, and it's third down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. I want that. Give me that ball.
They'll set up to throw. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Off of play action, Darnold. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Shift.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Jonathan Allen in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Check. Hey, check 20.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's got room. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Miles Sanders with touchdown number 8 on the year. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Hey, Charlie. Go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Got it.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Tight end right, tight end right. 3 down, 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down, 3 down.
2nd and 10. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Check 37, check 37. Check
14, spell.
He's checking.
They'll run here with Lindsey, and he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Looking to throw. Completes it to Aguilar. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 40. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey, and he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On third down, here's Jones. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. A first down throw, Darnold. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Darnold. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Switch gears.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Darnold. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Let's get it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Another run with Sanders. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This from 51 yards for the win. And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
Good.
So
for the Jets, the win moves them to 8-7 now on the year. And they'll get another
date next week as the Patriots
will come to town. Meanwhile, for Denver, they just keep
He got it.
worse as they're going to fall to 1-14. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
No, it was a close game. He got me by a field goal.
Brandon Gordon certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner.
He got me by a field goal.
We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, it was a good game though.
Y'all ain't fucking with me, man. Keep practicing.
But you gotta understand, I just hopped in this league. This dude, this is this dude's 5th season though. This is his 5th season. This is I just hopped into this.
That kind of sucks that you're stuck in the Broncos.
That's what I'm saying. And I still
Make it happen for him.
I still lost by 3. And this is his 5th season with this team. You know what I'm saying? He been playing with these dudes for 5 seasons. And I jump in the league. That just shows you how good I am. But I just hop in. For real. If I had a squad like all these niggas, bro. And he had the best. He had the damn near the best DBs. Nigga had a 99. What's his name? Jamal Adams. And he had a 97 corner. I still doing his ass. So.
Superstar KO shit.
Nah.
Oh, y'all see online
He wanted to post
Hey, Rash. It's your world. It's small.
Yeah, I can tell. Jay's probably like the corniest dad in the world. He probably gonna be Fortnite dancing with his kid when he grows up.
Yeah, your damn Skippy.
He's gonna take every chance to embarrass your child.
Oh shit, my mind intro.
He's gonna be like riding in the car in front of all his friends and be like, yeehaw! Just the fuck.
I feel like your dad did that to you and shit.
Bro, my dad did do that shit to me. That's what I'm saying. Bro said yeehaw, bro. You can't come back from that shit. I'm from Chicago. Like,
I'm saying he did that in your college days, nigga. He said he's out from Chicago and he still did it.
it's crazy thing. My dad more hood. My dad grew up in more of a hood than I did.
Well, Idaho.
Idaho. Nah, I'm from like suburbs of Chicago. My dad from like actual Chicago.
So you grew up with Chicky?
Oh, what? Starting on the day. God, you want more, man.
None of my players intercepted this shit, bro. They just throw it right into their hands.
Man, that was a good ass game, though. I ain't gonna lie. See, my team supposed to be whack though, too. But wait till and I get the #1 draft pick too. It's over. It's over. Alright, then what to do? The 6'4", looks, he's 24 years old. 88 speed. Got this nigga out there. He's 63 overall. I'll be using that nigga. Yeah, so I'm cold. I'm cold.
Come on!
My whole lineman overall is very low. I got some. Yeah, look at that Gary though. I got this little nigga starting. That's crazy.
Let's go.
I'm pissed. He beat me though. We got squad. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, dude, that squad. You still got this skills? Yeah, this dude got this nigga had Jamal Adams, 99 overall. He had a 6'2" corner, 97 overall. Justin Lane. He had 2 DBs. That's like crazy. And also, I still had like over 100 yards. I think over. So. I still did my thing with a whack ass QB too. I did my thing.
TJ 62% at the 30, 57 right there.